Where?
Then I went swimming. Then I had Vietnamese food. And now I'm really feel like I've been at the beach all day. I have that feeling of wanting to like lie down. But I've been swimming all day.
We're not touring right now, but we're getting ready.
Yeah.
We have a tour in Australia.
Oh.
In about a month.
Ah, yeah.
So we have that, and we have some projects we're working on, but we're in Los Angeles for this month.
That was one of my favorite trips that we've taken, because we had days where we could go see Tokyo.
Yeah.
And we got to stay in a really nice area of the city, and we could walk everywhere, which was really nice to be able to walk everywhere we wanted to go. And the shows were really fun too.
Yeah.
It was great. We got nice cat food for our cats.
Yeah.
And you guys cooked us really good food the first night.
We'll go outside Tokyo sometime.
Yeah, we're leaving Tokyo as well.
Yeah.
We started the band in 2006. We were brand new friends. We had just been introduced by two of our friends. And
we lived in different places. Mary lived in Michigan,
Yeah.
and I lived in New York City. So we met through a mutual friend when Mary was visiting New York. And we listened to each other's solo projects that we had just started, our solo music. And we really liked what the other person was doing, so we decided to combine them and try to make a band. And Mary moved to New York a few months later, and we started doing the band full-time. And it wasn't supposed to be full-time, but it became full-time, and it was just too much fun to stop. So.
I don't think it was a concept so much as we had two solo projects, like Rob said, and we wanted to put those together. So my solo project was very sparse, and it was a lot about melody and field recordings and found sounds. And Rob's solo project was more lush and layered.
Super and very loud.
And so I think we wanted to put all of those things together, make something that was layered but melodic, but used found sounds, and was really loud.
I was coming from a noise scene in New York, and Mary was coming, her stuff was like more melodic, like she said, and I thought it'd be really cool to try to do a noise band that was very melodic with pop songs. So we just decided they would combine interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we really liked making it. I think we learned a lot making this record because we changed a lot of the way we worked in the past. We moved from New York to Los Angeles, and that was a big change for us. And we changed how we worked. We did not live together anymore, so we had to like figure out how to work apart sometimes. And then also we changed just the method of recording. And we started using different instruments that we had never used before. So I think we ended up learning a lot from trying new things rather than just, instead of doing what we had done in the past, we tried to work differently. And that was a learning experience for us.
Yeah.
The album is kind of the life cycle of a person. It's really dealing with humanity and different things everyone sort of goes through. So that was a big concept for us to tackle human interactions. And in the past we've talked a lot about nature. And this time we really wanted to talk about people. So that kind of I think goes into the next question about why it's named High Pieces versus Mankind. But yeah, we thought it was kind of a funny name, actually, because it sounds like a boxing match or something. And it also is a little bit of a reference to the dub records we really love, dub reggae.
Scientist versus, versus King Tubby, like that kind of record, So it was referencing dub reggae, and it was also referencing just the songs being about dealing with different human emotions that we had never talked about before earlier records.
The more we kind of learn how to craft the song a bit better, and the more we work together, I think the better we are at getting our ideas across, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I had been in hardcore punk bands, and I had been in noise bands.
Yeah.
And the idea of actually writing songs for me was new, and I think just us being together over the last few years, I got more comfortable with writing actual songs, not just making noise pieces. That's exactly where I came from. I grew up listening to hardcore and punk and rap music in New York and Philadelphia in the late 80s. And I remember the first time Ride and my buddy Valentine came to the US, I saw them play by accident. And it totally changed how I thought about music, because they were so loud but beautiful that I just realized that you could do something that was violent and beautiful at the same time. That's how I viewed my buddy Valentine's live show, as violent and beautiful. So I think that it kind of changed for me. Those bands were all extremely influential bands on me, for sure.
Good.